Hey everyone, and welcome back on a channel. So my name is Sorin, I'm a 17-year-old student and I do daily YouTube videos. That's a challenge. It's day 6 today and we're going to look at the Ulanzi Iron Man 4 phone clip, Ulanzi ST-27. So it is this little piece of gear that we're going to review today, and I gotta say I have almost just positive things to say about this. So it comes in this little box, so just to get this out of the way, you open it up and it's literally, this is what is inside. So you know, the phone clip, the foam, and this little certificate, which is not, it doesn't mean anything basically. So there's nothing more in there. So it's quite expensive. I paid 30 euros for it, which is for like a small phone clip. It's really expensive, but I gotta say this thing is massive. So if we take a closer look at it, I hope the autofocus will get it. Come on. Yeah, it's really strong. Like the materials is just metal, just really no plastic except for these parts where you put your phone in. So it's really massive. It's quite heavy, you know. It's not just a cheap plasticky phone adapter. It's really heavy. And the real cool thing, and why I bought this one and not just like a cheap phone one of plastic, is that it has the Swiss Arc stand. And to be honest, when it first arrived, I was like quite disappointed because I got my tripod right here, and this is the mounting plate that the tripod comes with, and this is the Arca Swiss adapter, and it's in landscape mode, as you can see. Like here are the rails for the Arca Swiss on the long side. So I thought, yeah, of course, it's gonna be the same with this plate. These are gonna be the rails, like on the long side. And no, they aren't, because if you take a closer look, they just don't match up this way. But if you turn this around, it's almost exactly the same thickness. So first I opened it up, I was a little disappointed. I was like, nah, this ain't gonna fit. It's way too small. It's not like big enough, not wide enough. But then I put it onto the tripod and I took it the other way, and then it fits perfectly. It's really strong, no problems. My tripod is the Leofoto, Leofoto Ranger LS 254C, quite a premium one, with the ball head. I think it's the, let's see, LH30, and yeah, it works. It's strong. It fits, no problem at all. I'll use this. Oh, Jesus, the sun. I'll use the tripod to demonstrate how this works in a little bit. So the functionality is really easy. You have two controls at the back here. The red one, it's just like you can just unscrew it and then screw it back in place again. And the black one, which you can also unscrew and then close back again. And interestingly, the bigger one, the black wheel, is to lock or unlock the orientation of the phone. So when you clip your phone in this way, it's obviously in horizontal orientation, versus when you put it in this way, it's going to be in landscape. So, and then you can just, when you're done, you can just secure it by doing this, and it doesn't move at all anymore. Now the red one, which is this, is a little bit weird because in order to make this adapter fit various phones, obviously you can drag this out. There's a really strong locking mechanism behind it. But when you adjusted it, you can also lock it with the red control at the back, and it won't move anymore. And if I open this up now, it's gonna snap back in. So these are literally the two only controls that you have. Besides this, obviously you can, drag this out. You have various cold shoe adapters. So we have this one, and on the other side as well. So if you have any lights, microphones, literally anything that has a cold shoe adapter, you can just plug it in there, put it in, and it's either like right beside your phone or it's gonna be above it. But you gotta notice, when you put it in landscape mode, one of these cold shoe adapters is gonna be right above the Arca Swiss mount, right above the bracket, so you won't be able to fit anything big in there anymore, like basically nothing that is small enough to be inside there. Okay, so we got this. We then also got I think it's a reverse cold shoe adapter. I'm not sure how you're gonna use this, but you got like the two brackets for the cold shoe right there. I'm really sorry for the autofocus on this video, but it's always trying to focus on my face, so I really have to put this like right in front of the camera, so it's realized that it says to focus on this thing. But the build quality is quite strong. Also, nice feature, it has a mount, so if you don't have an Arca Swiss tripod, you can still mount it with the usual lens mount. It also has two of those at the back here, so you can even mount it like this. Like if you had your tripod with a screw and you could just mount it this way. Not sure why you would want to do it, but it works. For example, if you want to film upside down onto a table or something, this would work. So yeah, really good. As said though, this is quite heavy. So due to its being out of metal, it really weighs a lot. Not sure exactly how much it weighs. Maybe I should have weighted it, but it feels solid, you know? It really feels solid and it's heavy. So if you are looking for a small and lightweight phone adapter, I think small, yeah, lightweight, definitely not. So there is definitely, if you get one of plastic, it will be way cheaper, as well as way lighter. So yeah, but now let's try out. So I got my phone here. It's the Apple 13 Pro in a quite thick phone case, and I'm now just gonna try to put it in. So I actually flip this upside down again. So as you can see, I can drag this out. Won't fit in like this, but if I take this and I put it in here, it works fine. The metal bars are now coming out of it, and I can now just secure it by screwing in this red thing, and they won't move and my phone won't fall out, even though this is quite a heavy phone. I think it weighs about 700 grams, but this works. And we can then just put it onto our tripod, screw it in, and it's really stiff. It's really secured into place. Also, like, even if I didn't had this control, like the red one, to lock this, I think it would be still strong enough to hold the phone down for the most part. But Jesus, the sun is like right in my eye. I think maybe, give me a second. I gotta turn the camera Yeah, this is way better. So it's a little bit complicated filming with natural light. This works perfectly well. The only thing that won't work is opening this mechanism and just trying to flip it, because your phone is probably going to be too big to just turn this thing. So let me actually get this out of the tripod again so I can show you. You gotta take out your phone first and then turn it to upside down, lock it again, put your phone in again, like this, lock it again, and now it is in vertical mode. Really nice. Also, you can see it fits quite nice. It's not that how you say it. It's, as you can see, it fits quite nice to the phone. It's really like small. Still, it's strong, even though my phone is big. Like it can't fall out, which is good. I also brought an old phone of mine, which is quite a bit smaller. So it's this one. As you can see, even though it's bigger from the height, it's smaller, thinner, if you want to say. And I can also put this one in, secures it, no problem, fix it with the screw, and boom, your phone is fixed. No way it will get out. So this is really useful. I think it's a really good product because it's not overcomplicated, you know, there's not any like too complex mechanisms that will break eventually, or the only thing I'm a little bit worried about is this mechanism. I think it's gonna be the first one to break, if it ever breaks, as at the moment it's quite stiff. And even though it's all metal, in order to get it out, you basically have to use this part in front of it, and it feels like it's bending a little bit, like as if it was bending outwards. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it doesn't feel that strong, as the feather that's behind it, that, you know, keeps it together, is really strong, and you have to put a lot of pressure on it. Also, you can see it extends really far, but I gotta use a lot of tension to get it out this far, and it doesn't feel like healthy doing it. I think if you just get it out like this far, that's completely okay, but when you really extend it, it doesn't feel good, and you gotta use a lot of power, you know. So it's definitely not a one-handed operation of putting your phone in. You gotta have it like this, and then drag this out and around the corner, and then it works. But otherwise, this is really too strong. But still, I think it's a good gadget. I would definitely recommend it to you. It's not that big for it being completely metal, not stinking, just clean, good technology. I think it's even worth paying the $30, even though it's quite expensive, as you can get something else that's less chunky, less massive, that has the same functionality for a lower price. And yeah, also these cultural adapters are useful. For example, if you're just filming with your phone and you want to have a microphone and a light attached to it, you literally can just plug it into this. It just feels solid. It feels, and I think when you buy products, that's basically what counts the most. It feels like it's gonna last you. You know, it's like you have it in your hand, and you know, okay, this is gonna last me the next couple of years, and I am not afraid of, you know, it falling to pieces after half a year. And I don't have to always be super careful. The biggest thing for me is the price. Literally, like, the product is good. I think you couldn't do much better. But But when you look at the price, and it's like $30, it's a lot for like this small of a gadget, literally. But on the other side, when you buy on Amazon, you sometimes find products that are the same amount. They're also like $30, $50 maybe, but they're less quality. And you know, once you see the photos, it looks good. You see the features, it looks good. It's just a little bit expensive. You order it and it arrives, and you're like, I probably could have gotten the same quality for half the price. And I don't think that this is possible with this one. There's also ones that cost $30 and have less quality and less features. So consider that if you want to use this handy clip. But yeah, as said, it's really useful. The Arca Swiss mount is really useful, so I can just hot swap it with my camera, for example, and it's just sitting there and ready to go, while also remaining the I think 1/4" screw it is. Yeah, appreciate you guys for watching. I will post another video tomorrow and the day after and the day after. at least I'm trying to. It's my challenge. And yeah, let me know if you want to see more gear reviews, what you want to see, if you want to see more philosophy content, I don't know. If you enjoyed this review and you want to see more of it, please leave a comment down below. If you really enjoyed it, then consider subscribing. It really means a lot to me. We're at 3 subscribers still, but it's still amazing. Like 5 days, told no one about this channel, and we are at 3 subscribers. It's great, so I appreciate every single one of you, and see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.